Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me. So this is my first makeup related video in quite some time, so I'm a little bit out of practice, so just bear with me and let's get started. I'm going to start off with some primer. This is the Urban Decay Primer Potion. It is definitely my favorite. This one's the original Urban Decay Primer Potion. I did try out this one, which is in Eden. Absolutely hate it, and I guess I could dedicate a whole video for it, but I don't like the formula. It's really patchy. It tends to crease and it looks really weird. Like, you can see some discoloration when I use it on my brows. So I definitely don't recommend that one, and I'm back to using the original. While I wait for that to get a little tacky, I'm going to apply some concealer. This is the NARS Creamy Concealer in the color Custard. I'm just going to apply that to my dark circles because they are always very prominent on my face, unfortunately. No matter how much I sleep, they're there. So it's been a really long time since I've done a makeup video, and honestly, aside from the issues that I discussed in a previous video, I'm just too much of a perfectionist, and especially with my curly hair, sometimes I just don't like how videos come out. So I'm putting this video up no matter what. I found that I just began nitpicking a lot more than I used to. That's why I haven't done any makeup related videos in a long time. Now that I have my concealer, apply a little bit of brown to my crease because this is going to give it a little bit more depth once I put the ColourPop Super Shock shadows that I'll be using today. So I'm just going to blend this out a little. So these are my two absolute favorite ColourPop Super Shock shadows. They are very glittery metallic formula. I do wear this look quite frequently, but I don't mind it. I really like wearing it during the day, and I always get a decent amount of compliments. So I'm going to apply this shade all over the lid with my finger. I find they perform better with my finger. It has like a goldeny reflex to it. So if you wanted like to just do this for like a smoky night out type of look, it would also work really well for that. But I'm gonna lighten this up a little bit with the other color that I showed you, which is in Frog. I'm just gonna apply this all over to my lids. Boom, boom, boom. Pat it on. I really like the ColourPop Super Shock shadows, but only this formulation, like the metallics and the glitters. I don't really like their mattes. I think they're really hard to work with, and I might as well just be using a pressed shadow if I'm going to go through all that effort. So that's as close of a look as I can give you with this lens on what this color looks like. It is quite beautiful, and I have grown very fond of it because at first I didn't really like it. I thought it was a little bit too dark. So clearly some clouds came to visit because the lighting has changed. So just bear with me with that. Now that we applied that color all over the lids, I'm going to apply Frog, which is a beautiful, I don't even know how to describe this color, but it is such a beautiful, unique color, and I really love it. It brightens up any look. This is something that I would use for layering versus just using it on its own, even though I have done it before. And it is an ultra glitter finish. It just has the nicest reflex, especially when the light hits it. So I'm just gonna apply this again with my ring finger and just apply it to the center of my lid, and it's just gonna instantly brighten that up. So I'm just going to pat that in. Less is more. You can always add more, but I find when I add too much, it does take away from the other color. And then I'm gonna do the same thing with the other eye. Just pat it down the center. Boom. Ah. The lighting came back. So now that I have blended it in, I'm going to move on to liner. I don't wing my eyeliner or anything like that. I just keep it simple, especially when it's this glittery for the daytime. I'd rather just do a no frills eyeliner. So I'm going to use the NYX matte liner. This is the one that I always use, and I'm just going to very thinly, hopefully, line up my lids. And then I'm going to just repeat the same process with the other eye. So once I lined my lids, I'm just going to let that dry for a little bit, and then we're going to move on to my favorite part, which is mascara. So for mascara today, I'm going to be using the Lash Food Primer, which I did talk about briefly in my previous video, which is like sample sizes and made me buy the full size version. This I'm on the fence about. I do like it, but I'm looking for a better alternative, just because first of all, the packaging is weird. Like once I pull it out, it's really hard to put it back in. Like you really have to push it in. I don't know. It's hard to explain unless you try it out, but it almost feels like the bristles are too big for the actual tube itself. The longer I've had it, the easier that's become, but at first it was really hard to get it back into the packaging. But anyway, this is supposed to be a primer with collagen. It helps condition your lashes while also working as a primer to help give it some length and definition, which I do agree it does do a pretty good job of, but sometimes it creates more of a fuss to work with than anything else because it does kind of clump up a little bit, and you do stain the brush somehow. So even though I don't have mascara on, or I didn't have any mascara on prior to putting it on, the brush itself is already a little bit tainted and black. It's really weird how that happens. I don't get it. And then see, I struggle to put it back in. Just go straight in with another mascara, and the one that I'm using is the Volume Stylist from Essence. These are really affordable. This is supposed to give you like 18 hours of wear. I don't know. These aren't my favorite but I do really enjoy Essence mascaras in general. I just find this brush is a little bit hard to work with, even without the lash primer. Like, I've used this mascara on and off. I got this in a dual pack from Ulta. So these are super affordable. They do give great length, but sometimes I feel like they clump a little bit on me. But I feel like the volume is a little bit lacking. So there's that eye, and now we're gonna do the next one. What a difference it makes. Once again, I'm applying this primer. Sometimes I feel like this is what causes the clumps. I have like a love-hate relationship with it. But honestly, I do feel like it helps my lashes out a little bit, just in terms of like them not falling out as often and frequently. You can just use castor oil as a conditioner for your lashes, but I just find castor oil to be so incredibly messy no matter how I use it, and very sticky. Like, I like to use it on my hair too, but it's so hard to spread. Lighting is continuing to change all the time. So now that the eyes are finished, I'm just gonna apply lip gloss and go on with my day. This is the Selena lip gloss from MAC. It's a little shimmery pink color, and I'm just gonna apply that all over. And there you have it. So I will list all products down below, and thank you guys so much for watching. Next time we'll have an actual bunny chat where it's like I get ready and we talk about things, but I'm just kind of easing my way back into actually filming makeup videos and stuff, so I'm a little rusty here. But anyway, if you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time with another video. Bye.